Okay, it's 8:45. I just got back from the gym and I'm leaving for Croatia and Greece in about 2 hours out of Germany. So first, I gotta get to Germany. The bus is gonna be there in 30 minutes. So what I decided to do is walk 9 minutes to McDonald's, get a Minecraft toy, and then walk 9 minutes back. So I'm cutting my bus really really close. So I gotta rush my ass to the bus station because if I miss my bus, I'm gonna miss my flight. But I secured the Minecraft toy, so. That was the same gas station that I was at for my Germany video. Right there. Every time I make it on a Ryanair flight, it's a miracle. Okay, my lady that was checking my bag was just really nice because it almost kind of didn't fit, but she let me go. But check the fit. I have a bunch of fruit in my pockets again. Didn't learn my mistake in Morocco, but I have to eat my food before it goes bad. I also didn't have to pay to get here. They just let me on the bus and I never paid. Isn't that freaking awesome? I got from the Netherlands to Germany for free. Like, what? I'm so excited to sit on a beach and drink wine. Okay, bye. Okay, I made it to Dubrovnik, Croatia. It is raining right now, but that's okay. The next 2 days are gonna be beautiful, so I don't care. I'm walking to my hostel. Oh my gosh. Going on a plane, like solo traveling, is so boring. So boring. I'm so thirsty too. Oh, also, I almost didn't go on this trip because I had food poisoning, so. So as I was saying, I almost didn't go on this trip because I was in the hospital 3 days ago, getting wheelchaired around because I had a stomach virus. So I barely made it onto this trip. Like I was not feeling well. And I haven't had water in a really long time. So I'm a little, oh my God, look how pretty that is. So I'm a little worried about that. But yeah, I gotta find water and food and my hostel and it'll be all good. Look at this walkway. That's so sick. Bro, so far Croatia is so cool. Okay, I am all checked into my hostel. It was really weird. I had to call a WhatsApp number and then send in my passport, and then he was just like, okay, you're in room 4. And I was like, okay, thanks. But there's like a little kitchenette in there and like a bathroom and everything. It's nice. And now I'm going to get water because I need water, bro. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. But that's what the town looks like. I also splurged and spent money on a sandwich. And I never really do that. But, you know, I was like, I'm gonna treat myself to a €4.50 sandwich. This room only has 4 people in it compared to like most hostels where I feel like they have like 8 or 10, which is nice. And we all have our own like little kitchen we all share. And then there's a shower and a toilet in there. But not bad, not bad. It was 20 euros a night, so can't complain. Okay, so today is my first day. I'm gonna be going to the beach and drinking wine. So my stomach still definitely hurts and I can definitely still feel that I have a stomach virus, but I'm still chugging along, but I need to get carbs in me. So I'm trying to find a place to get food, and then we'll get to the beach. But yeah, I definitely am not 100%, but I'd rather be sick in Croatia on a beach than sick just stuck in my bed in my apartment, so. I bought some meat and a baguette, and this right here, €7. Bro, the food here is more expensive than the Netherlands. I can't believe it. I wanted to spend $50 on food here for 2.5 days. Holy cow, I got like €10 left. I'm like, what the heck? I'm not even eating that much. But my problem that I'm running into right now is I don't know how to get down to the beach. Beach is right behind me, but I have not been able to find one entrance down there. So I'm gonna keep walking up and down and hopefully I find something. I figured out why it was so hard to find the beach. It's full of rich people colonized it, bro. It's like surrounded by all these resorts and stuff, so it's so hard to find an entrance. Oh, it might even be blocked, bro. I was just in that hotel too. Holy shit, it's nice. Okay, so this is one of the beaches, but the main beach is blocked off with rocks, which had like a landslide. So you can try to maneuver your way through them, and also take the risk of getting hit by a rock, which I probably will try after I test out this beach. But that's also why it was so hard to find it. But look how beautiful! It's So I found a hotel with the gym. So my goal is tomorrow to come in here and sneak into the gym and work out. Fingers crossed. So that's the warning sign I was talking about. But I was talking to some people and they said that live here and they said just go. It doesn't matter. So we'll check out this beach. Okay, I'm gonna try to get in that cave. The water is freezing though, so we'll see. Protein powder, gotta keep the gains. I lost my headphones and I have a 6-hour flight and I have 5 days left on my trip, and my parents just bought me those pair. It was a brand new pair that they just brought from America, so I don't even know how I'm gonna be able to get another pair. No way I'm surviving over 6 hours of flying without service or headphones. Okay, I found my headphones, thank God. I don't know what I've done without them. I was freaking out. They were in the hotel, so I had to ask for if they had a lost and found because I was using their bathroom. One thing people don't tell you about solo traveling is how hard it is to take photos on your own. So I always have to set up a timer and then run into position and then check it and then set a timer and run into position. So I was doing that and one of the hotel employees was like, I got it. And he was like, he did like this whole photo shoot with me. Okay, so far today I ate a whole baguette. I had sandwich meat and a protein bar and a protein shake. So not the healthiest. Oh, and some of a cucumber. But I have an orange, I have a kiwi, I have a pepper, and I have the rest of my cucumber left. And then I just bought chicken and pasta, so we're gonna make dinner. Okay, that dinner was horrible. Oh my God. I cooked that chicken for an hour though, so I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get salmonella. And then the pasta, the water wouldn't boil, so it was just soaking in water, just getting soggy. Oh my God, don't even with me right now, bro. But I gotta go buy water. I met some people at the beach today and I'm meeting them at an Irish pub, so we're heading there now. Okay, so I was at the bar and I was hanging out with local people from Croatia. It was 2 people who work on a boat. That was so cool, talking to them. And then tomorrow, the people I met on the beach said there's a party that someone's throwing that they said, come hang out with us. So I might go there. But the only issue is then my flight. I need to be on the bus at 6 a.m. So we'll see. But yeah, I had a Guinness and a shot so far. Good night. Also, why did no one tell me how hilly it is here? Brother, everything's uphill or stairs, or it's so hard to get around. Holy nickels. I wouldn't say I'm proud of eating pasta out of a bag at 1 a.m. But you know, that's what life be sometimes. I also just spent 10 euro on one Guinness. So much for budget traveling. Okay, late start this morning, but I knew it would be because I went out last night. It's like 10:30. Everyone else already left my room. But I think I'm gonna get all my fruit and then eat it by the water for breakfast. And then get a sandwich and check out Old Town. So I'm gonna go get ready. I just finished my breakfast. I was carving open a kiwi with my nails and it wasn't ripe, which made it even harder. And then I gave up and started using my teeth, so I just looked like a rabid animal. So I had a kiwi, an orange, and a pepper for breakfast, and then I bought a sandwich that I'm gonna eat later for lunch. Okay, I found water, but I'm a little too burnt to go on the beach right now, so we'll see. Bro, ice cream right now is so tempting. Holy cow. I spent almost $50 in 2 days just on food. I bought a postcard and a magnet and that's it. Everything else was just my bus and my food. And I'm already almost $50 in. I'm $48 right now, so can't afford ice cream, but holy cow, that looked good. Oh, wait, scratch that. I spent $58 because I bought a $10 Guinness last night. Oh my gosh, dude, I can't drink in America, so whenever I go up to a bar, I get a little nervous. So then he whipped out the charge thing and it was 10 euro and I almost cried, but I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to freak out. Oh my gosh, that was so expensive. Also, I'm finding my way back by myself without directions. I'm already a local. Okay, I'm just sitting down for a second. I just need to recoup, come back to my hotel, get changed so I could go to, or get my clothes so I can go to the gym in the hotel that I saw yesterday. I'm gonna try to go up there. My room has smelled like BO for the past 2 days, but that's what you get in a hostel, so I'm not really complaining too much. But I'm just gonna recoup, eat a little bit, and then head to workout. Okay, I bought this wine and someone's gotta drink it. Someone's gotta drink it because I don't want to waste it. That was 3 euros. It's not that good, but I paid for it, so. Do I look rich? Do I look like I should be at a fancy hotel? So I'm cosplaying as a rich bitch. I met these people at the bar last night and they thought I was wealthy. They said, ooh, you got money. And I said, I said, my trips are self-funded. They thought my parents are paying for all this? Hell no. They helped me a lot. But these trips, I pay for with my own money and my time slaving away with my jobs. So, let's go drink my wine. Literally, look at this little bro. Oh my gosh. Okay, I just used their gym and now I'm fucking I just used their gym and now I'm sitting in these chairs and then I'm gonna try to take a shower in the resort because it is so nice. Okay, holy cow, so I had to leave. I was sitting in one of the chairs and then one of the employees came up to me and he's like, hey, like, are you tanning? Like, I was like, yeah. And he was like, how's the sun? And I was like, good. And he's like, so you don't stay here? And I was like, no. And he's like, oh, well, you've been sitting in our chairs. And I was like, yeah. And then he's like, you've been here for over 2 hours. And I was like, have I? I don't think so. Like, and he's like, that's gonna be €100 fine because you don't go here. Like, you have to pay for it. Like, this is a really nice hotel. So I'm like freaking out. So, okay, as I was saying, so then I just start talking to him and I just started have a conversation, start talking about traveling, start talking about like him working and places he recommends around here, and I just keep a conversation going and try to get him engaged and like ask him questions and stuff. And then finally he gets called on his like walkie to go to another stand, and he's like, okay, like, have a great day, like, it was so nice meeting you. And I was like, oh, so nice meeting you too. And then I book out of there. I leave so quick because I'm like, I'm not getting busted. If I had to pay €100, I would have been, oh my gosh, dude, that was so scary. That was so scary. But you can talk your way in and out of anything. Remember that. Words are so powerful. Confidence is key. But look how pretty it is. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna climb those rocks. I'm gonna do it. I climbed it. Okay, I just handed the cashier a €2 coin, and then she's like, 10 cents. And I was like, okay. So I handed her 10 cents because I thought she didn't have change. And then she doesn't give me any change back. I just spent €1.10, not €2.10. She just jipped me a euro. I'm so... This has been an interesting day in Croatia. But I'm gonna go get a sandwich and then go to bed. So, yeah. So if you are going to Old Town, which is right down there, this right here, this sandwich spot is my to-go spot. It's $4.50 for a sandwich, and I've been there 3 times because it's the cheapest food I found around, and they're so friendly every time I go in there. So yeah, I got another sandwich for the airport because I have a 6-hour layover tomorrow in Athens. Okay, good night. I have to get up at 5 a.m. because my walk to the bus is like 40 minutes. So that's gonna suck. And then my bus is at 7 a.m. Yeah, good night. We're off. I feel like this is like someone that's claustrophobic's nightmare. Like, bro, every pocket is filled. I have bags on me. My bag is stuffed too. All I bought is a postcard and a magnet. I don't know what's taking up so much room, but I feel like I like multiplied my stuff by like 5. Plus, I ate all my food on the way here, so I should have had more room. But I need to walk 1.6 miles, which is about 40 minutes. So I start my trek now, and then we have a bus ride and the plane ride, and blah, blah, blah. But yeah. Bye bye Dubrovnik. I just chugged a liter of water. I feel like I'm gonna throw up, but made it through security. I have about 2 hours because I didn't know how long the bus was gonna be to get here, and I also didn't know how long it would take to get through security and everything, because I didn't have my boarding pass and I couldn't check in online. But yeah, I have about 2 hours, so I'm gonna chill. But yeah, that was Croatia. So I highly recommend Croatia. It is beautiful, but not very elderly friendly. There's a lot of hills, a lot of stairs, and also it's very expensive, so it's not budget friendly either. But I had a great time till our next adventure.